Also tonight, the race for the White House comes back to Hampton Roads the day after the candidates' first debate. The Republican candidate and former president paid a visit to our area.
Donald Trump made a lengthy pitch as to why he should head back to that position of president. Chopper 10 caught Mr. Trump's motorcade on Interstate 464 heading from Chesapeake back to Norfolk International Airport for his departing flight. And you saw it live right here on Wavy News 10 at 6.
It was the conclusion of a day that brought the candidate and thousands of supporters to historic Greenbrier Farms. Chopper 10 was there as well as Mr. Trump gave his speech to a crowd that started showing up there well before the sun came up. We have two reports on today's rally in Chesapeake. Our Raven Payne talked with people who are in that crowd of thousands.
First, 10 on your side's Michelle Wolf with Donald Trump's message to Hampton Roads and all of Virginia.
In his first address since last night's debate, former President Donald Trump spoke to thousands at historic Greenbrier Farms in Chesapeake, many in line as early as 2 a.m. The former president took the stage just before 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and for 90 minutes, Trump did not hold back, calling out President Joe Biden's shaky debate appearance.
We had a big victory against a man that really is looking to destroy our country. That crooked Joe Biden spent the entire week at Camp David resting, working, studying. He studied very hard. He studied so hard that he didn't know what the hell he was doing.
Trump shot down President Biden's concerns over climate change.
The threat is weaponry. The threat is nuclear weapons, okay? The threat is nuclear warming. That can happen tomorrow. We have 6 countries out there with massive nuclear capability.
And promised supporters that if he's elected, he will close the border and shut down sanctuary cities.
Our case to Virginia is very simple. We will seal the border. We will make the American dream affordable again, but we will bring back the American dream, something you don't hear about anymore. You're going to have the American dream back. Working with your great governor, Glenn Youngkin, we will make Virginia greater than it has ever been before.
Trump also vowed to reduce inflation.
On day 1 of my new administration, we will throw out Bidenomics and we will replace it. We are going to replace it with Maganomics. We're Maganomics. As I said last night, I'm not in this race for me. I'm in this race for the sake of our country. You know, I told him last night, I wish you were a great president. I wouldn't even be here. But we're going to make America great again.
Michelle Wolf, 10 on your side.
I'm Raven Payne in Chesapeake. Former President Donald Trump took the stage Friday speaking to around 10,000 people. He spoke of grabbing minority voters, tackling international conflicts, and more. Supporters tell me they believe in every word he said.
It's a little different because he's got a little bit different perspective now after all that time, but he always pumps the people up and always makes everybody happy to see him. So
Trump started his speech with multiple jabs at President Biden. The rally comes on the heels of his debate with Biden, who notably had many stumbles during the event.
I think it's sad, and I think Trump won the debate easily.
However, not everyone here was a die-hard Trump fan, one woman saying the rally wasn't worth it.
I think that he says the same thing over and over again. It's repetitiveness, and I don't think that this is a real Republican Party.
She says she's not planning on voting for any of the main candidates.
I'm going to write in Tucker Carlson.
People say now all they can do is look ahead to November's election. In Chesapeake, Raven Payne, 10 on your side.